Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle Barrett. I've been a personal stylist 25 years. I now help people like you build capsule wardrobes that mix and match easily. So today I just wanted to talk to the ladies who are, particularly the ladies who are petite, but anybody else who wants to add a little bit of height to their outfit. So did you know you could add up to an extra 5 inches to your height just by the way you dress? Now, I'm 5'3" myself, and so I am considered petite. A few years ago it used to be under 5'1", but now it's not, and I wasn't petite then, but now I am now, and sometimes I feel it when I'm around my daughter's friends. But I've never particularly felt short. The only time I have is when I'm in a big crowd and I can't see, then I feel a bit claustrophobic. Apart from that, I've never felt particularly petite. So I've not always felt like I needed to add height to me, but I do know how to do it. So I've got a few tips for you today, how you can add extra inches to your height and make you look more elongated, if that's what you want to do. But before I go on, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who is liking, subscribing, sharing. Please keep that coming. It really helps me create more content for you. And let me know in the comments what else you'd like to see as well. I honestly reply to every single comment. So let's get started. Now, like I said, I've never been somebody who's particularly seen myself as petite, although sometimes, like I say, when I'm in crowds, I feel it. What I do think is that being petite, sometimes you get away with more. So you can maybe be a little bit louder. I don't know why that is, but you can probably can. But at the same time, I sometimes think you're not taken seriously. So if you're in an environment where you need to be taken seriously, then maybe adding a few inches to your height might make a bit of a difference. I know they're very perceptive views, but I hear from people that this is actual experiences they have. So I'd love to hear from you actually, if you are petite, whether you feel like that is something as well. But anyway, you're obviously here for a reason. So let's get into all the things that you can do to make yourself look a little bit taller if that's something you're looking to do. Now, if you are petite, I would definitely look at Petite Brands in your area. I know from working with some clients, although their actual size works, sometimes they still try on conventional clothes and they're too wide on the shoulders, etc., even though the size is actually their size. So definitely have a look at Petite Brands if you do fall into that category and you're struggling to buy bits and pieces as well. Now, the first suggestion that I've got for you is one block colour. Now, I know that might sound a little bit boring, but you can definitely spice it up with some accessories. But one block colour definitely works in terms of elongating the body. Now let me explain. If you have a white top on and you have a black pair of trousers or a skirt on, it cuts the body in half. So by having one block colour, so whether it be a dress or a jumpsuit, whatever it is, it draws the eye downwards without it being cut off. Now, the other way that you can do this, it doesn't mean to say you have to wear the same colour from top to toe, but maybe the same sort of shade or tone of colour. So in other words, maybe navy blue with black or something like that. Because what that will do is, again, it won't cut the body off. So try and have one block colour all the way down. That works really, really well. Now the next one is you want to have clothes that skim the body rather than move away from it in any way. So anything that adds bulk this way is just going to make you look shorter, whereas anything that drapes down and skims the body is going to make you look taller. Now if you do have a little bit of weight as well, which you're conscious of, like I say, the garments just need to skim the body. They don't need to cling to you, just skim your body. It's so much better rather than adding extra bulk. So think about that with fabrics, think about it with styles as well. So like a puffer jacket would be one of the worst things that you could go for. Choose something that was maybe in a tailored wool jacket instead. Next up is tailored silhouettes. So think shift dresses, think tailored blazers, straight leg tailored pants, straight skirts, maybe A-line, but not a massive A-line, kind of just quite a gentle A-line as well. But think about, again, clothes that kind of pretty much not clinging to the body, but they are skimming the body. So all that oversized thing you definitely want to avoid. Now, if you're going for things like this, particularly with tailoring, I would look at the Petite Brands, because it will be cut much better to your kind of physical frame rather than it just being about your size. It'll also be cut better to your frame. So yeah, tailored pieces, but tailored that are in regular cuts that actually kind of fit you, or not like a, but like a, what I mean by a regular cut, I mean they're not oversized essentially, or they're not kind of skinny. They're just kind of a regular cut but in a petite size, because that will work really well for you as well. So that it kind of, again, it just draws the eye down. Another way you could do that as well with a blazer, if you have a blazer, have one that only has 2 or 3 buttons on it, or maybe even 1 button, and it comes down, because what that does is the eye will be drawn down in a V down your body, which again kind of draws the eye down rather than this way. As soon as it starts drawing this way with like a puffer jacket, particularly if it's got the panels in the puffer jacket, it kind of just makes you look more like this rather than like that. I hope that makes sense. Next up is belts. Now you can wear a belt, there's absolutely no reason why you would wear a belt, but I would think about accessories, including belts, being a little bit smaller. Chunky belts, a big chunky belt on a dress or a jumpsuit or even on a pair of trousers will cut your body in half, and it has a similar effect to wearing one colour on top and one colour on the bottom. So where kind of I would wear a slim, quite a slim belt, in a similar shade to what you're wearing. You could go for a different colour if it's in a thinner style, and it's the same kind of goes with bags. Kind of choose something that's not too big and overwhelming, because otherwise it will kind of totally overwhelm your frame. So yeah, belts are absolutely fine as long as they're kind of thin. If you, like I say, you were going to go for those dark colours, say you're wearing all navy blue, or you're wearing all black or something, you feel that's a bit boring, absolutely go for a brighter colour in a belt, but choose something that's kind of that sort of width, not anything sort of like this, because as soon as you kind of get into that sort of territory, it will look like it's cutting your body in half again. Next up is hats. Now I'm actually a big hat fan. I wear hats all the time, and I love my kind of fedoras and my trilbies, etc. But so if you are a hat person, then hats obviously can add a little bit of height, because they add sort of so much from your crown upwards. So yeah, look at hat styles. If you're somebody who's, I know a lot of people are a bit like, oh, I'm not sure about hats, but maybe go into a hat store and just try a few on. You might be pleasantly surprised. I speak to quite a few people, particularly in person, and go, oh, you know, love that hat on you, but I wouldn't wear something like this. And I always say, why not? Why wouldn't you? If you want to and you feel like it's something you'd want to do, then absolutely just go into a shop and try them on, because they definitely can add a few inches on top. The next up is kind of puffy sleeves, or really sort of tiered dresses, anything that's kind of tiered from here, that tears out and out and out and out, or flares from here, you know, really strong A-lines. I know I mentioned A-lines earlier that were okay, but I mean the kind of style that are quite slim like this. Anything that goes like that, that moves too far away from the body, again, it's going to give this width. So yeah, puffy sleeves can kind of do the same thing, particularly those very puffy, bulky ones. So if you had like a really like wide neck here, then puffy sleeves, it just makes you look like that. It kind of draws the eye across. So avoid all those puffy sleeved tier dresses, anything with frills that kind of draws the eye outwards. So kind of frills on the bottom of hems of skirts, or kind of on sleeves. It kind of will add unnecessary bulk. So choose something that's a little bit more kind of tailored and slimline. Now, one more I've got for you, last but not least, the most important one, is if you're somebody who wears heels. Personally, I don't. I have got some and I occasionally put them on, but my feet really don't like them. But if you are somebody who likes heels and you use that to add a bit of extra height, my biggest tip to you is, when you buy some pants or trousers, take them to the tailors and have them adjusted to the length of your heels. What that will do is that will definitely give the illusion of height, because you can have your trousers lengthened to just above your heels, so it's just so they just skim the floor. That will definitely make your legs look longer, particularly in a straight or a slightly wide leg cut. It can kind of almost cover the shoe then, and that can definitely give you some height if you're somebody that likes heels. So essentially there are quite a few little tips you can take away here to add a few or give the illusion of extra height if you are a petite woman. So particularly, you know, like the hat and shoes can add some actual height, and then kind of using the cut, style and colour can also give the illusion of height, drawing the eye that way rather than this way, which is like really, really important. So I hope you found that helpful. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know what your tips are for adding height if you are a petite woman. Also, let me know the brands that you've discovered as well that really cater really well for petite women, because I know there's a bit of an issue with that. So any kind of feedback for everybody else would be really, really helpful. Also, download my Capsule wardrobe planner. I'll put the link here, because you can fill that out as you go through your wardrobe, editing it. It kind of gives you ideas on, you know, what to keep, what to think about keeping, what to think about removing, and etc, etc. So it kind of helps you think about the process of editing your wardrobe as well. Also, check out my video where I am asking you your feedback on a YouTube membership. Now, I know quite a few of you have said to me already you'd be interested in a YouTube membership. I am thinking of launching this shortly, and just so you know, shh, don't tell anybody, but keep an eye out on my shorts, because in the run up to Christmas I have some very exciting special offers coming up. So have a wonderful week wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.